Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
Well, it's just so fun. So Clay, for this one, we're headed out to the beautiful Heber Valley. Great area, right?
Oh, it's beautiful up there. I love it. Yeah.
That's right. And we're looking at a single family home. As you can see, really nice brick on the front. You can see some RV parking.
I love that.
Gotta love this.
Yeah.
And as we go inside, you're gonna see how beautiful this property is, which is really nice. But what makes it so unique and why it's a standout property, it has a legal accessory apartment involved with it where they make $920 a month.
That's a huge deal, Jay, because there's a lot of like apartments, but when it's actually a legal accessory, it's a big difference maker because now they can utilize that rental income to help them in their qualification.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so where normally you might be able to qualify for a $300,000 house.
Well, at 920, if you take that, we can count 75% of the rents on that. So literally that bumps up their qualification, depending on the loan program, 110 to 120,000 extra they would qualify for in buying a home using that rental income.
And so normally you would be looking at maybe a townhouse, a condo, something like that. You can get into this beautiful house, and there's a lot of need for rentals up there. And so it's not like you're gonna press yourself for something because this thing is rented time after time down in the basement where you wouldn't even know you still got the main floor.
Yeah, speaking of which, that main floor is beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
It's very modern, clean, and just nicely done.
Hardwood floors, beautiful cabinets, kitchen, subway tile, which is so popular right now. Master on the main floor, you've got the garage, you got everything. But the big one, I think, what makes this a standout is the opportunity that you can. It's
a huge opportunity, and the great thing about it, literally on this property in this county, you're looking at just 5% down on this, and here you're walking into that with a rental unit that's available with that as well, which is a really big deal. So having that and having that extra qualification and making this home so much more affordable in a place like Heber, it's hard to beat that.
That's right. And that's why it's so good to do these videos, because we can explain these things where normally you just look at the house like, well, there's a house is $400,000+, whatever it is, but we don't know all the details. This is a creative way that you can buy this property and be able to get a beautiful property, great location, and instead of getting that condo or something, you're getting into a single family home.
Exactly. And the difference really with that breaking point in Heber is that condo townhome level with the additional qualification. Now you're into a home like this because you're able to count the legitimate legal accessory rents.
So there we go. There you go down the stairs right there. And this was the basement part. Nice living down here. Take a look.
It is, yeah. Nice kitchen right there and living area.
And it's got a couple bedrooms. It's got 2 bedrooms and 1 full bath in the basement. We just kind of looked at the main area down there. And look, you also got a big backyard. And this really...
fully fenced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in Heber Valley.
I honestly had forgotten that I didn't think you could get something like this in Heber Valley. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is RV parking, everything. Somebody's going to love this property. So Clay, for this one, we're headed out to Fish Lake, and of course, you spent a lot of time out there, right?
Oh, I was just camping there last weekend. I'm going to be there again this weekend. This is my summer paradise.
Yeah.
I'm always sad when I have an RV that I park up there. Whenever I pull it off at the end of summer, I feel like the sense of loss because this place has become such a part of me. I've been going there for over 20 years, and I go there every weekend pretty much in August throughout the summer, and I really enjoy this. This area speaks to me right here.
And I had never been to Fish Lake, and
wow.
I know. Well, I mean, a lot of people haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, even one of my friends, I've never been there. It's one of those hidden gems for sure, and it was a beautiful place. And now take a look at this cabin that we have out here with that 100-year roof that they have on here. This is a spectacular property. But as you can see, let's talk a little. Let's not talk about the cabin. Let's talk about the area and things you love about it.
Well, you see it right here. You have the vast landscapes. You have great combinations of aspens, pines, some junipers. You have the sagebrush out there, and then just amazing selection of wildlife. that's out there. And everywhere you turn, you see something. Of course, you know, Fish Lake,
Yeah.
in and of itself, is an amazing attraction right there.
And so we've had this house on the show for a little while now, but I've never actually been out there before, and I was really surprised at the size of it. It was quite a bit larger than what I thought. And
Yeah.
they did the finishes that they did on the inside with all the wood. And you want to talk about joy or pride and ownership. These people are so detailed on the way they love and care for this property. Everything is in perfect shape and perfectly dialed in. You know, a lot of time in cabin stuff, they'll tend to get worn down. People aren't there to care for them and stuff like this. Not the case on this one. Everything is perfect and perfectly squared away and well taken care of.
Well, as we look at this, I picture myself walking through this with a flannel shirt, my leather house slippers on from LL Bean, and you know, it's just I can picture myself.
You walk around
this
porch and you get to
Oh,
look at all the different views and all the different mountain ranges. Because
Everything.
there's like 3 different mountain ranges that you can see from the porch.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. And so this is a special property, some real pride and ownership. The gentleman that owns the property really loves fishing, and so they were going to either build in Park City or they're going to build here, and of course they've been here forever.
They made the right call, Jay.
Yeah. No, they did.
They did.
Because if you want to be away from it and really enjoy the outdoors, as you can tell, because you do this all the time,
Yes.
this is your spot.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
And so they took me around to, you know, this one thing to have the house, you know, but you're buying into the community. Because we went in and stayed the night in Richfield and got to meet all the local people, and everybody knows everybody down there, which is so nice. And they were so excited to hear that they were going to be featuring the house on the show. I mean, they were so excited. Like, they love Fish Lake. They live for this. They've grown up with this whole thing. They know all about it. They were telling me all the stories about how it used to be a volcano.
Yeah.
It exploded. And it's not a reservoir. It's actually a lake.
Very
and
deep
it's a
one.
really deep lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you have Richfield, you have Salina, you have Casherum, you have these great communities that are just all right around that, and they love this area, and it's special to them. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Well, it's a very special place.
Yeah.
And this is a special little property. I mean, you're looking at, you're almost 3,000 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2 full, 1 half bath. It's on 27 and a half acres.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's nobody going to build near you on this thing because you
Right.
own it. And it's got the opportunity. It's got another lot. If you wanted to subdivide the lot and build another house on here for family or whatever, you could do
Great.
that.
Yeah.
And it's got trailer hookups, so it's got 2 places. It's all set up, so you can have 2 trailers on the property with all their hookups on it. And so if you wanted a family get together or whatever.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Build another house on it. And there aren't any other houses really around it. You're sitting on basically on the top of the mountain looking over everything.
Well, the great thing too that you don't see and hear about this, if you're an ATV enthusiast, which I am, the trail system that goes through all over this mountain and things, and oh, I love this, Jay. This is
You going for a little ride on the lake?
That
'Cause
is
if you're going to go to Fish Lake, you got to go on the lake,
get
right?
the whole experience.
Yeah. Beautiful water. To have some amazing fish in there. You can see, you know, you go in, and you go into the little shop, and you see, you know, all the fish that people have caught, and it's just amazing. These huge trout and these tiger muskie that are in there, and
And some great mounts of those at the Fish Lake Lodge too. You know,
That lodge was built in the late 1800s. Amazing, about the size of a football field.
It is.
All made out of lumber.
Yep.
Beautiful property.
I love it.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Your home is one of your most valuable assets, so for the latest in Utah's real estate trends and market conditions, be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30. Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Yeah, so this house's address is 2305 Creek Crossing Loop, and it's in the Aspen Creek Crossing neighborhood, right at the Canyons Village. So a great single-family home with great access to skiing. You can literally walk to the base of the resort.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that roof. It looks like they've got some solar panels on there as well, huh?
They do. They have solar. It's a super efficient home. Actually, the driveway and walkway are also heated. And here we are entering the house, and you're greeted by this amazing fireplace. And then you have an additional fireplace right there in the living room area.
Yeah, I love how they combined all those different woods and all the different stone in there. It's very appealing. It's very Park City, which I love.
Yeah, it's a beautiful rustic home. You can see the vaulted ceilings. It's a great open space. If you're looking for an open floor plan, it doesn't get much better than this. And then you've got, just right off to the side, you've got your master bedroom. And here we are in the kitchen with that great island for entertaining and prepping. They have 2 dishwashers here, a large refrigerator, a great stove top. It's a really well done kitchen with a lot of light.
Okay, great. So how many bedrooms and baths are we talking about on this?
So this home's 5 bedrooms. Here's the master I was talking about. This is on the main floor. It's a large master, so you could easily put a desk in there if you wanted to as well. You got your full closet and your master bath. Then you have 2 additional bedrooms upstairs and 2 downstairs with a flex room where you could use as a bedroom or an office, plus a theater room, plus a workout room. This house has everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They did a really nice job. So tell me a little bit about, sometimes people set these up as rentals. Is that an option on this one?
It is actually, a lot of single family homes in Park City, you're not allowed to do nightly rentals. But this one in this neighborhood, legally, you are allowed to do nightly rentals. So Airbnb, VRBO, they are all possibilities. So it offers a lot of flexibility to a homeowner.
Wow, that's incredible, because you could own this house, have it as a second home, be renting it out, making the mortgage payment. So you basically have your free rental. You could make money. You could turn around and make money on a house like this.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of flexibility to the owner. They can do whatever they want. Legally, they can rent the house out, and it's a great location. It's a big home. It's 8,600 square feet, so lots of space for everyone to move about the house and have their own space. And here's that theater I was talking about, dedicated theater room. It's beautiful. Here's an additional bedroom, and there's 7 fireplaces. We just saw a fireplace. There's 7 fireplaces throughout the home. It's 8 bathrooms, 5 bedrooms with that additional flex room, like I mentioned before.
Yeah, they did a really nice job of putting all the colors and styles and everything into this home. I really like it. It's got a very warm Park City feel. It'd be perfect if you get off the ski slopes and you go walking into your big beautiful home here. It would be really enjoyable.
Yeah, it is absolutely a beautiful home. It's a very convenient home as well. You have laundry on each floor. There's radiant throughout the home, so it's a very comfortable home. We mentioned in the house last week, same thing. You walk in from skiing and you've got these warm, comfortable floors. Yeah, your feet feel great when you're walking in the house, and it keeps the house at a great temperature all day long.
So, Mike, if somebody wanted more information about this particular home, how would they contact you?
They can just give me a call on my cell phone. It's 435-640-6467. Or they can visit us online at LawsonRealEstateTeam.com.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Hi, Jay. Well, this week we're featuring a great property for you. It's in the Washington Fields. This is a truly high-end designed home, but the great thing about this property is the acreage that comes with it. But let's talk about the house first. It's a Tuscan design. It was built back in the 2011 timeframe. The owners recently bought this house, thinking it was going to be their last house, did a complete 100% remodel, finished it, and the kids said, Mom and Dad, we want you to come back. So they're selling their dream home, Jay. Someone else can enjoy this.
Yeah, look, it looks like a dream home. I just love those palm trees, those palms out front. So beautiful. And it looks like it really goes deep in the yard, huh?
It does. It's got a super deep lot. The lot is over an acre, and they've just completely re-landscaped the entire backyard all the way back down to the river open area. Look at the finish on this house, Jay. I mean, they didn't leave anything unturned in terms of finish.
Yeah, it's so warm and cozy. As you look at this, I just want to sit down. It looks great.
Yep. Great colors, great finishes, high-end appliance package, custom cabinets, custom tile, The house was really laid out nicely, really a nice setting for enjoying family and friends, cooking and enjoying the kitchen great room, or going right out in the backyard to enjoy the backyard activities.
Yeah, I love it. So let's talk a little bit about where it's located in St. George, because there's a couple different areas out there, right? Where's this one located at?
So this one is just a little bit south of downtown Washington. It sits out in what's called the Washington Fields area. The nice thing about this house, it is at the very, very end of two streets. So not a lot of traffic and noise where this house is located.
Yeah. And so it's in a great location. And of course, Washington's just would be considered the north of St. George, right?
That's correct. You can go from this house to downtown Washington in less than 5 to 7 minutes, and you can be over in downtown St. George in about 10 minutes. Costco's about a 5-minute drive, or Sports' Warehouse. So it's really conveniently located relative to this house and where it is.
Yeah, look at this master. That master bath was amazing.
Oh yeah. Yep. And the upstairs has this huge great room bonus room set up. Big oversized windows, lots of room for family and friends to enjoy movies or whatever you want to do up there. And nice oversized bedrooms as well.
Yeah, beautiful. And everything looks so clean. I mean, this house is immaculate.
Oh, it's virtually brand new. Virtually brand new. Granite on every surface, blinds throughout, new trim, microwave, fridge, has a pickleball court in the backyard, Jay. A pickleball court, can you imagine?
That's awesome. I can't wait to see the outside of this thing, because the outdoor living in St. George is so wonderful. Just beautiful. Okay, so this one probably most likely would be set for somebody as a primary residence, right?
I would say that's probably the likely person that's going to pick that up. But at the same time, this would be a great getaway home for a family, or for a couple of families wanting to pick up a property together. Because with the number of bedrooms and baths, you can easily entertain 2 or more families in this house.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of flexibility. And there's a nice angle flying over the top of it. It goes out forever, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And the back of that yard, Jay, you can see the pickleball court behind the pergola.
Uh-huh.
Then you have that concrete area there on the pickleball court. Behind that, they have an ATV wash pad back there, and you could park 4 to 6 trailers or trucks on the back of this property with ease. Tons of parking room.
That's a beautiful home. I love that roof line, and that backyard is massive. There's all kinds of flexibility, all kinds of things you could do with this home. I love it.
Yep. And with kids or family or friend, they can go right down to the river from the back of this property, Jay.
Yeah, good property.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important, and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
Forever Homes for everyone. Everyone needs a home, and at Real Estate Essentials, anyone who buys or sells their home with the J. Deere Real Estate team will receive a free adoption for the pet of their choice. Real Estate Essentials has teamed up with the Humane Society of Utah to bring you Forever Homes for everyone. Love your new home and love your new rescue pet with the J. Deere Real Estate team.
Zippy Girl here. What can we do to help you today?
So I just purchased a new home and I'm looking for a place to store my stuff and declutter. What options and benefits can I get from Zippy Show?
No worries. Zippy Shell to the rescue. Our declutter solution was just the first step. Now we have one of your containers in our secure and climate-controlled warehouse. When you need to be out of your current house, we'll come in with several more shells that you can load, and then we'll keep them in storage along with your original container until you are ready. Once your new house is completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll bring all of your containers back up and to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. When your new house has been completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll take all of your containers and bring them to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. And that's what Zippy Shell is, portable storage and moving made simple. You can contact us through zippyshell.com and let them know that Zippy Girl sent you.
So Clay, lots of things going on. Utah's set themselves apart that they're big into technology, and the millennials are now making a lot of money, right?
Big time. And technology is a big part of that because Utah has become such a technology savvy state. An employer, we're starting to see a lot of millennials being attracted into that line of work, which is awesome because they're starting to make really good money. And now we're really starting to see them come into the home buying market. And that number is just going to continue to expand significantly. You know, last year, Jay, 28% of the home buyers in Utah were millennials.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Number one in the United States. That's really crazy. We beat out Miami, Houston, and some other major markets for that designation, but they're really starting to come in and see the opportunity that's right here in Utah.
Yeah, and it's unique because they have unique reasons why they're buying real estate, because before they weren't. They were just, there was always a joke they're living in their parents' basement, right?
Right.
And they weren't buying real estate.
They weren't.
But now it's because they want pets.
It's interesting. More than starting a home or starting a family or marriage, pets is beating that out as far as a reason to get a home and get into something, to have a place for their pets. And you know, it's interesting, there's a lot of bad information out there that they're being told. Some of them are still renting, and they're still renting because they're being told from everybody, you have to have a significant down payment. This was interesting. Non-homeowners believe, over 2/3 of them believe you have to have 15 to 20% down.
And that's not the case. What are we looking at? So if they wanted to buy a house, what are they looking at?
Here's the crazy part. You can get all the way up to, like, depending on the county that you're in, you can get up to almost $400,000 with little to no money down.
Yeah.
Very, very little to no money down. You can make a good income in the process. You can be making close to $100,000 a year. So there's a lot of opportunities for these millennials. And what we're going to see is they're going to start to become aware of that.
Yeah.
As we talk about some of these things more, they're going to start moving a lot more into the home buying market. They said by 2025, so we're just talking 7 years away, really, that there's going to be 75% of the workforce is going to be millennials. And you know what that converts to? 75% home buyers.
That's crazy.
So it is. It's exciting what's happening with them.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hi Jay, thanks for joining me here at the base of the LaSalle Mountains. We're in an area we call Pack Creek. Coming to see a beautiful Lindell-sided cedar home that is for sale on 1.5 acres.
Wow. So when you say Lindell, what does that mean exactly?
It's the brand of the type of home plan that they purchased called a Lindell cedar-sided home. So it was the plan that they purchased and are very proud of. It has these floor-to-ceiling windows that peek out to the LaSalle Mountains, also into state forestry land. Even though this one's on 1.5 acres, it's surrounded by 48 acres of open space, and beyond that open space, you're straight into the Forest Service.
Yeah, somebody really designed this well. This is absolutely beautiful.
It is super comfortable, beautiful wood features, oak floors, Corian countertops, but the glass and the open space and the views are spectacular. And you know, even though you're in an area where there are other homes, you don't see one home from this house, and that view will most likely never change.
Yeah, somebody has really loved this property. I love all the wood that they pulled into everything. Lots of light, and those windows are spectacular. Because if you're going to be out there, you want to have views, right?
Absolutely. No reason to be in the Moab area without views. We are not lacking that at all.
Okay, so would this one normally be like a first home for somebody, or it'd be more like a cabin, or what would it be most likely used for?
I would say that this one is very conducive for being a primary residence. It would make someone a very happy person to live in their dream home just on the outskirts of town, about 20 minutes from the south of town, but in such quiet and solitude. It's also conducive for being a second home. So if somebody wanted to enjoy this part-time, that certainly wouldn't be a problem, but probably not for the nightly rental guest.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so tell me about square footage and bedrooms and bath. What are we talking about here?
We're looking at 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. It's 2,600 square feet, just shy of 2,700. And like I had stated before, it's on 1.5 acres of privately owned property, but then it's surrounded by 48 plus acres of open space that's deeded to the whole community. And then beyond that would be Forest Service and access into camping and hiking and biking and four-wheeling, everything that you could imagine.
Yeah, you can tell somebody's really it's really, really clean. That's one thing I noticed. It's perfect.
It is, and the screened-in porch, the outdoor living, the big decks. It's really, really spectacular.
Yeah, beautiful home. So Rachel, if somebody wanted more information, how would they reach out to you?
They should try me on my cell phone. It's 435-260-8245, or go to my website, moabrico.com.